Hey everyone, it's Miss Diana from the Windham Public Library giving you your Pebble in a Pond program today. Today you are going to make animal silhouettes. One of the main ingredients you're going to use is pretty much all these Pebble in a Pond programs, the crafty ones, are made from recycled materials. And you're like, you don't have to buy a thing, it's so cool. Alright, so without further ado, if you want to come to the library and get your kit, that would become, it's first come, first serve. We have limited supplies, but anyway, hurry up and get here, get some. Anyway, so you come here, you get to pick out, there's going to be 6 different animal silhouette shapes. Now, if you're going to just do this from home, that's fine. It doesn't even have to be an animal, it can be whatever you want. All right, you draw out a really cool shape. You just keep it real simple. Of course, I have a beautiful dolphin here. And then go through old magazines, and it can be an old calendars, even old maps are so cool. I love maps. Any maps that you're not going to use anymore because you're going to cut them up to make your animal silhouette. So here I have just some pieces just from magazines. Simple, something that usually most people throw out when they're done looking at them, and go for colorful ones. And you might want more outdoorsy pictures like this one here. It's kind of cool. And or even better yet, have a nice variety of colors and textures, because you're going to see, I'll show you at the end the finished product of what it looks like. And I think it's really fun and really easy. You're going to like this, and you're like, wow, I want to do another one. So anyway, so simple. First you make your animal, and then this part, I can't really do it right here because I don't have the right conditions, but you're going to tape this and tape it to the window. All right, you're going to tape it so that this side is outside. All right. So you're going to see, I don't know if you probably can't see it through here, but then you're going to trace with a pencil, just the outline. It doesn't have to be perfect, but it's just kind of fun. Tracing is really good. Actually, don't be fooled and think that you're cheating or whatever. Tracing is really getting your hand-eye coordination and whatnot. It's really hard to do this because it's not on a hard surface. So anyway, I'm going to do the quick version. I'm just going to do the front of the dolphin here, just because that's the only, I'm going to only just do a little bit of it. So I don't know if you can see that. So yes, okay. Start with that, easy so far, and then you're going to take it off the window. If you happen to have a light table, which would be, gosh, you're lucky, that works great, of course, too. So, all right, so now your magazines. Now the ones that we have, the kits here, some of them have, just to kind of get you started, so the lines are pre-printed. You can do, they're probably about a 1/4 inch far apart, and then you're going to cut the strips. All right, so I'm just going to do one, just because, well, all right, I'll do 2. Again, it's important to me that I don't bore you with my videos, so it's really all about what you're doing, not what I'm doing. So I'm going to cut, that first piece was kind of like the edge piece, so that one didn't count. So I'm really going to make 3 cuts here. All right, so that one is kind of a yellowish color, so I think this time I want to go with a totally different color, just so we can give you some nice contrast. Here's a little bit of a fun something or other. It looks like a picture of tomato and broccoli and some nice healthy looking produce for you. So another thing that's really good, and I think hopefully you'll find the more you do it, the more you enjoy doing it, is just cutting is very, very soothing. All right, so cut your strips. Now, if in your kit, some of the pieces may have lines on it, some of them may not. So it's okay for you. You can either draw them yourself or just eyeball it. They don't have to be this thin. They can be a little thicker. This is your thing. You do whatever you want. So now I'm going to put the camera down, and I want you to see how we do the next step. We just need a little bit of glue, and this just regular glue sticks works perfectly fine with the paper here. Paper on paper, no big deal. All right, I always want to make sure you can see what I'm doing here. I'm going to go down. I have my dolphin, and I have some of my strips of paper. And now this is white. That would be kind of boring, and so I'm not going to go that route. But I got some yellow here. Get some of your strips. Sorry, be patient with me. Here's the broccoli tomato section. I think that one's kind of fun. So I'm just going to kind of tear it or cut it for now. Just a little bit bigger. See, what you're going to do is cover. Gosh, I really hope you can see that. All right. So you're going to go make vertical lines. Just kind of, you might want to lay them out first. Kind of get an idea what they look like. Or you could just go for it, you know, and just say, I'm just going to put them right down and see how it goes. All right, there's some of this and some of this. And 2 of this. So you're just going to line them up. I kind of like the way they're going. And you're going to put your glue down. And it's okay if this, in this case, sometimes you want to be real neat when you're doing some crafts, but this time it's actually okay to be a little messy. Can you believe it? So you're just going to make sure that the strips go beyond the lines. All right, you're going to line them up, just stick them down, and it's that easy. And it's really kind of one of those things where you're like, oh, I'm really liking this. So I'm only just going to do a few. All right, so far so good. All right, so then needless to say, you're going to cover the whole thing and kind of keep them all going vertically, or you can do it horizontally, that's fine. And then on the other side, you're going to have to wait for it to dry a little bit, all right? Just give it, 10-15 minutes. Glue sticks dried pretty quickly, but you don't want to have to do it again. It might be a little frustrating for you. So after the glue dries, you're going to go to the other side. I'm actually not going to do it, but I think hopefully it's easy enough for you. You're just going to cut around the shape. Dum-dum-dum, cut. And then you're going to be like, so surprised when you flip it back over. You're going to be like, oh, this is so cool. So let me show you what the finished product is going to look like. This one was a bunny, not a dolphin, but I'm kind of partial to bunnies. So this is, see, hopefully you can get an idea to just vary up the colors, and even having some words in it was kind of fun. So you can do whatever you want, whatever shape you want. If you do this from home and use your own supplies, see if you can come up with a piece of cardstock, which is usually like a heavier weight paper, or even cardboard would be fine. So it's that simple, it's that fun. I hope you try it, and we'll see you at the library. And if you want, some people last year when we did some of these summer programs, they showed me what they made, and they were really, really awesome. So anyway, I'm sure yours are going to be awesome too. Thanks for joining me. See you next week. Bye-bye.